code readability, object-oriented approach, and scalability made Python an unbeaten champion. Hi, I am Devashish. Today I'll share my experience in developing a game using Python. The aim is to make a game rock paper scissors, and where one player will be human player and another player will be the computer. The game will be like this. When one element is chosen by the human player, and another will be picked up by computer randomly, and according to this game rule, suppose like paper is chosen by human and rock is chosen by computer. Now paper covers the rock, and that's where human will own the game. So for developing the game, I have made this complete game into separate part. Okay, so I derived them under a user-defined definition block. This def is a call through which we can define the functions. See here we use input input function and Python, which is inbuilt function. We also use print. Okay, input function will take the user input and it will halt the programming till the user is not given their input. We also use the if loop, and exit is it's actually system exit. So in the game, the initial work is to set up the maze. Maze means how many elements will be there, and what would be the condition means how many, whether it is a default set of elements, or we are using as per the user's choice. So I have made it in two parts. The first one is the default choice. There are 5 elements, but the second options, I use an infinite loop, infinite while loop, and along with the break command. So user can enter any number of items here, and if they don't want more item, then they can exit. But there will be at least 3 items in the options. Pairing of elements from the available list. So this is a list. List is a data structure in Python. So where all the items will be inside a list. So in the list, the available item should be paired, and this pair will be compared with the pair chosen by the human and the computer. So according to that, only the game result will come. So here I use for loop, and it's a cascaded for loop. And you might have noticed that I use j is greater than I, because I don't want the pair of same element. So say for same element, the game will be tie, and that I'll handle differently. This is a input. This is a move. Human move means the human will choose an item from the available list of elements given to. So see, there is an option for the users to define how many times he wants to play. So this is another user input, which I have actually checked. There should be a number, integer. So I use this each digit function, it's an inbuilt function. So if this condition is true, and then only it will allow it will go ahead. Otherwise, it will generate some error. See here, and it's noticed that computer move is, I told that computer will choose randomly, and this for that we require a special library to be imported into the Python environment. It's called random. So random.int will generate a random number, and according to that random number, this element, index of this element in the list will be picked up. This is the main control block. That main will control the complete flow of the programming. Okay, so also as an option, because we defined how many term the player would like to play. So according to that, this for loop will act. So this is a very important block, which is def decide results. Here only here whether the game is tie or human is winning or computer is winning can be will be derived. Okay. So here we are using this dictionary. This is also a data structure in Python, and also we use this tuple. Now let us see it in action. Go directly to Jupyter notebook. So this is a Jupyter notebook environment where we created this whole program. I mentioned that we require a library, special library called random. So I imported this library, and these all blocks I already described. So let us start this program by, and there are many ways to run this, but I prefer right now to like this. So this all the programming is now it has compiled, and now it is started asking to user according to the design we have created. See in this def initial we required an input from the user, and the message will go, what's your name? The same is here. So let me type my name. If you want to play with me, type yes. So I want to play. See, here is the option for default setup or a user defined setup like this. So default setup is already a fixed setup. There are 5 elements given, and the choice of winner or loser, which element will win and which element will lose, that also is fixed. But if a user wants to define the number of elements, type of elements, and the relationship can be defined by this choice, second choice. Okay, so first of all, I'll go through the default choice only. So I'll type yes. So this is the fixed choices, and enter number of term I like to play 1. Then now type any one choice from the list of choices. I type paper. You see this result has come, computer win. Your choice is paper, computer choice is scissor. So computer win. Okay, now let me give a demo of if user want to choose and user defined options, how this programming will respond. So let me run it again. So if you want to play yes, now I'll say no. See, as I told no, and now it is asking me type element name. Say I'll take from these options only. So I'll type say rock, first one. Then second element say paper. You can type any name here. And third one is yes. Now see that I shown you that a minimum three items should be there. After three items, it is giving an option whether to add more or not. So I'll say no. Enter number of terms. Say just one term. Now I have three elements of the design. Now type any one from this choice. Say I type rock. So it is type. Okay. Thank you. So I think this is very interesting. I'll put this link of this programming, so you can download it and try and play, enjoy it, and write your comments in the comment section. And please share, subscribe, and give thumbs up, and motivate me so that I can bring some more this type of programming in the future. Thank you for watching.